Hello everybody and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 3. We got qualifier number 6 for you today. Commentating for us are Fox and Revan, and tracking is Brotinderdoze and Hollowbro. Say hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So, we're here. Basically, I'm just gonna do is tell everybody when Seedbot's gonna give us some funky logic and what's going to happen. So, I've had to do that while tracking. During a previous qual where there was a foolish bomb bag. So, we'll see how the logic goes for this seed.
Yeah.
So at least that's what I'm gonna be doing. What do you
Yeah,
want to see?
I'm just now like I overslept by accident. So like I'm still trying to be here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
So, just for our trackers, remember it's season 3, so we have a starting opponent song. So
Yeah. Friendly reminder. What's on the clock tower? Anything important?
I wasn't paying attention. I don't think we were.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Red rupee. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, red rupee. Red rupee, you know, I like money on the clock tower. So.
I believe Skyward goes north, so he's not gonna grab it.
Okay, yeah, it looks like he's doing that. He's going north here. And Eris is following suit. We got a bottle in the tree. Okay. Alright.
Like oh, it is the milk bottle. Neat.
Yeah, I guess Seedbot is having mercy on bottles today. I mean, yesterday's seed was extremely generous on bottles. Okay.
Why is there only 2 on Restream today? It's Restreamer decision, not ours. And we have a Moon's Tear.
Mm-hmm. And just a friendly reminder, anyone new that doing that jump slash is out of logic.
Oh, there it is doing observatory. I'm surprised he didn't grab the rupee.
Oh, yeah.
Garrett's been north for so long, I did not know he switched. I think that was a gilded chest.
I think so too, yeah. Yep, so we're just... What kind of nonsense do you want Seedbot to do today, Fox? If any nonsense. Maybe you just want a clean and friendly seed today.
I want the bad that I played when I first played an S3 seed, where I had a STT bottleneck for Deku.
Oh!
I've been asking for STT bottleneck in a qual. Because
oh, Eris is getting the Gwei red rupees? Oh, that's cool.
nope.
Unless that was a mistake. Okay, no, it was just I guess
just messing around.
I guess she was just showing that off.
You shouldn't go for the Gwei rupees ever.
No,
way
I know.
Too slow.
Yeah. I was just saying it was really cool, if she was making it work somehow. Anyway, I don't know,
And we have Pirate's Fortress Interior Foolish.
Yeah, just flexing knowledge. Yeah, that Gwei chat drops... Well, it's supposed to drop only 1 red rupee, but it ends up dropping 2. Like, it's like a duplicate item like the tree. Oh!
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that this boost here is out of logic.
It is out of logic, yes, so... Rushing that right away is not a good idea in this scenario. Not that anyone would ever do it anyway, because it's just a trade item. So it's not guaranteed, but you know, I mean, item chains do happen. Okay, we're gonna get our hint palooza here. Branch is dead. Great Big Temple Foolish Accept Song. And Boat Archery and Dampe Digging are both nothing.
So, GBT Foolish Accept Song means that you can beat GBT as the first dungeon in this scene. That's a big hint. Is that letter to cafe not required?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Well, that's good to see. It was on Butler.
Oh, it was on Butler. Okay, I didn't see it was Butler. I was like, that was so fast. Oh. Like I said, I just woke up, chat. Ah.
Unknown Arrows does this variation of the observatory route where you do P-hat early.
That's so funny they were synced on the chest spawn. Oh! Now...
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah. Now you can check the other letter to Mama check on Final Night. I mean, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I personally like doing P-hat Grotto really early. It's just what I like to do. I feel like it pays off more, but it's just probably just a coincidence.
East Clocktown's Way of the Hero.
Okay. That's our first walk, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, that's fun because we have that letter to Mama, and that's an East Clocktown check. There's also, there is also the hideout chest, yeah. That we saw was big and gold. We've got, East Clocktown Way of the Hero, Trez. And, GBT, Great Bay Temple, Foolish Accept Song. So we need 2 more Way of the Heroes and 2 more Foolishes to have those done.
Talking to Andrew's grandma with the cafe mask, so got the little quirk where Andrew's grandma calls you the mayor.
I didn't know that. So many little details in this game still that you just randomly find out about.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny remarks about some of these masks.
Any Coast Rushers in the chat?
But S3, I don't. Even though we did have Zora in this chest, like, oh, well, there's the ball, so never mind. Like, if it wasn't for the ball, I would really not like going for Coast Grotto, like, ever. It's. Well, okay, we got. Here's a chest.
Okay, well that's possible, but eh. And he came in all resident. Oh my gosh, Zoe.
Like, speaking of plays I hate, going to Hall out of logic is a play that I really don't like.
I'll do it if it makes sense, but like if there's like a road to Southern Swamp Foolish, I'm probably more likely to do it. If I get that hint like before I go or while I'm going South Termina. But otherwise, more often than not, the Zora Hall shop just doesn't have anything when you do it out of logic.
Chances are you could get Hall. Like, you could go to Hall and then while your Zora is in Stone Tower Temple, and therefore you're just wasting a bunch of time.
Right. And there was a Magic in the Bomb shop. Yeah, those fish are very explosive today. Oh my gosh, I thought that jump slash was gonna ruin Skyward from the minigame.
You actually have more time than you think to get the proper timing down for that jump slash there.
Yeah.
No, Eris doesn't have it. Like the cafe mask was in Termina Field.
Yeah, it was on Dodongo Grotto. She hasn't done it yet.
In fact, like, most people who do Observatory aren't going to be able to set that up.
Mm-hmm. Even though Skyward also went Observatory, or did he not go all the way? I wasn't watching.
He did all, like, the entire Observatory.
Okay. Yeah, so he just ended up, like, doing the rest of North, or he just did, yeah, he did the rest of North instead of going South after Observatory.
It's going
so it's a bit of a
back to the deck.
Yeah, bit of a remix there.
Now, if anybody has ever go in here with just Blast Mask, don't try to recoil with the Blast Mask. It takes way too long for it to charge back up. It's better just swim. What do we got?
Goron.
Yep, that's our Woth right there. Actually,
Yep.
both of them could be Woth. Like,
Yeah, that's
both
kind
of
of
them
funny.
can be. However, our Goron is currently out of logic.
Yes.
Without a
Without a
first person.
projectile. Yeah. Oh, you love the early treasure chest game. Like now it's like with this it's not even like a problem to just do this as soon as you have Goron because you just see it's dead or you have to do it. So yeah, and the 1 rupee from the box was great.
Okay, heads up from Eris. Song a double time here because you have Goron and you're gonna take way too long to like do other things right now.
Yeah, so she's gonna end up routing the cafe's mask next cycle for the midnight meeting. Unless for some reason she decides to like reset right away. Well, actually no, or she rushes. I guess if she rushes stock button, she still has time to talk to Anju. So if she doesn't do the rest of Termina Field, I mean, actually, she might even have time still to do the rest of Termina Field because of Goron. I'm thinking about like without Goron. Trust, I'm still waking up here, chat. We're gonna be fine. I will
I
not.
don't think she
I will
has
not,
enough time.
I will not go delirious here.
With Blast, you can like still long jump up to talk to Anju before 9.
Yeah.
It's like right around 9:05 when Anju enters the door.
Mm-hmm. Or you could even do the crazy wild Goron strat to get up there if you want. In this scenario. I mean, I don't know why you would, but when you have Blast Mask, but you could show off.
In terms of where progression is, logically, I think we're down to 5 checks. Road to Swamp Grotto, all of Swamp, and Cave Grotto. That's it.
Yeah.
No, there's one more. There's the
Punch Rock.
Punch Rock. No, it's not Punch Rock. The
Oh wait, that's right. It's not
Graveyard
in
Grotto.
logic. Duh.
The Graveyard Grotto.
Graveyard Grotto. That's it. Yeah.
Nothing on the post box. Not even good either. Oh, and then Matt, we still have Bomb Grandma. I forgot nobody's checked that yet.
Oh
so.
yeah. Yeah, we still have those two. Nothing on Toilet Hand.
And Midnight Meeting is dead.
Okay. I think it's looking like it's gonna be Mystery Woods probably.
Yeah, me too. I don't see where.
Especially because of the bottle. Like if you didn't have the bottle, it would be less likely, but because you have the bottle, it's like it's gotta be.
This is gonna feel a little bad, but thankfully we're not gonna get punished for it. It's too.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's too late, Eris.
Yep.
You know what? I know how everybody's been feeling about midnight meeting.
Yes.
Actually, it is too late for her right now. I know she wants to set it up. Oh, never mind. She's just handing in the rupees to the banker for Bank One. No,
Oh yeah, have we seen Bank One?
not yet.
So that's one of the ones.
I know she realized like immediately that she can't hand in, like she can't set up midnight meeting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fun. Oh, we might have a bottleneck for lemons. Cute.
Okay, so just gonna go on here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like for newer players, if you're like new to MMR, definitely learn. It might take a while to learn some of like the time checks. Um, like know when those time checks you're unable to do them. Have a small chest here with a red potion. Well, that's convenient. No need to spend money on that.
Oh. That's funny. Skyward ended up buying buying one. So later he's gonna find that freebie.
I guess one thing, one thing to about like the time checks, like there's the part where Andrew enters the employees room at around 9 p.m. each day, except for day 3. For like handing in the letter at cafe, you have until like 11:25 p.m. if you have to hand that in. Today, for this qualifier, runners do not have to do that because we have a not required letter to cafe hinted.
Looks like Big Bomb Bag was nothing.
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
Okay, we're in the swamp here. Anything on the tree?
I do think that Great Bay Temple Foolish Accept Song hint was like a pretty big giveaway that our other post dungeon checks are not locking most items.
It's so weird and crazy how that works. You know? Like the song stuff for post dungeon when you get something like Foolish Accept Song.
Yeah, if any of the screen checks lock anything, it's gotta be east. Like, could be either lights or Icona access, if at all.
And Eris continues with the amazing rupee routing.
And the soar to do bank 1 is definitely worth it in this situation, so. Just a purple.
Okay.
I think you gotta go south here.
Yep.
The toilet head, understandably so.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, because it'd be
Reminder
easier.
to everybody that toilet hand comes in logic as soon as you get a paper item now. So it's very justified to just stack toilet hand outright.
Because specifically, Final Night, you have in access the entire night. You don't ever get locked out.
Yes.
And the reason that was even like changed anyway too is because Toilet Hand is hard coded to not have any temporary items. So the risk of having any issues with like soft locking because Letter to Cafe lands there is just not possible. But anyway, the other reason why it's just good to get that checked now is because you don't want to have to like do 3 save scums at the end of the cycle.
Or wait.
Oh, hook shot on Swamp Spider House.
Oh goodness. You hate to see it.
Gosh. Oh no.
Wait, was I on commentary or was I in chat for the other one?
I think you were in chat for the Zora Mask one.
Okay. Alright. We need
Deku Mask or
that
Zora.
hookshot comes into logic with either Deku or Zora Mask.
Yep. I wonder if Eris is gonna punch the Gossip Stone.
Well, if anybody can show us how it's done, I believe these two will be able to show us.
No, she didn't punch the Gossip Stone. Come on, people. Come on, people.
This. All right, we're in for a lovely early game, everybody.
Yeah, we are. My goodness. I did not think I was gonna wake up today and we were gonna have Swamp Spider House hookshot.
Fun. To all the runners who might join this one, we have a total of how many racers? 29 people will have to do this Swamp Spider House hookshot. It's great.
I wonder how many of those people were in the Swamp Spider House Zora seed.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I feel like it was like 20 something, but it's been a few days. It's been a week. Actually, I guess it would have been before. It would have been before Quals. Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, either Deku or Zora puts Goron in logic, and that puts everything here into logic.
Well, if you get Deku or Zora at all, it puts Goron into logic.
Yes.
So, yeah. Wow, we literally are going to final day.
Alright, we're down to 4 checks for logical progression again.
You know,
I think you
I
should
still haven't had a scene where it was bottlenecked like this super early. So I keep dodging those somehow. Oh yeah, Cape Grotto. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, bro, imagine if you could dual wield, if you could have 2 shields in this game at once. Dual wield the shields.
Nobody's going to Graveyard Grotto.
No, Graveyard Grotto and Cape Grotto are both, like, the devil in this seed right now to people, I guess.
Okay. But we really don't have much left.
Right, like, when when you don't have much left and you're right where Skyward was with, you're in Road to Akana already. You should just go and do it. Like, you're right there. You're already halfway to that grotto. Beneath the Well is Way of the Hero. What?
Oh,
We have a well seed.
Oh, that's a heads-up play from Eris. There was Mask of Truth.
Oh yeah.
Well, Wolf. Well, Way of the Hero is a interesting hint.
Yeah, it sure is, considering where Hookshot is. Oh my gosh. Hookshot is on Swamp Spider House. Which means you need either Deku or Zora to get that.
Not
Man,
Saffron.
I can't believe Skyward did not go back to buy the Mask of Truth. I mean, it's not in logic, but...
I mean, full clear ranch. Like, if you have the opportunity to full clear ranch on your
Yeah.
first visit, just do it.
Yeah. I guess maybe he just forgot. It's the only thing I could think of. And then
Eris
he'll
is setting up the letter of mom effects before going to ranch.
anybody been full clearing their foolishness.
We're not gonna let down that bomb bag, are we?
No, we're not. Hey, I mean, last night I did half of a foolish without even thinking about it.
Here's first of our 2 letter of mama checks, and what's here? Captain's hat.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's Gibdo. Keep it. Keep it. That's probably required.
Oh my gosh. She's keeping it. Oh my gosh, we have Captain's hat on Bremen, on Lemons, and then Gibdo on... Oh my gosh. Where did we get the Bremen from again?
Mom, grandma.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
At this point, hold off on Graveyard until next cycle.
Yep. Now you do. No, Graveyard Walk! Oh, okay.
Of
We
course
have our-
it is!
We have our 3 walks.
Eric's getting the well walk after getting...
The Gibdo.
After getting Gibdo is... absolutely lovely.
and then Skyward getting the Kana Graveyard Waft after getting Captain's hat.
Yeah. We have got a seed for everyone today.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I mean, the question now is gonna be: is the Graveyard Waft? It's probably your projectile. I don't think it's gonna be for the song.
It's probably for your projectile now. It's so likely. It's the most region.
It's your projectile or Deku/Zora, which also fulfills projectile. Oh my gosh. If Seedbot wanted to choose violence, it would pick Song of Healing as the way of the hero there. But there's just no way.
You say that, but
we did have a 4-minute generation for this seed, so.
Where was Letter to Mama again? Out of logic on the behind the Moon's Tier. Moon's Tier was North Clocktown Temple.
Zoe's hedging her bets on Graveyard Grotto having
and the Blast
item.
Mask is also WAF guaranteed now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And
actually,
then
actually, the Blast Mask still may not be WAF. We'll see. There's still 2 checks outside of it.
Yeah.
We got the bats.
And Cape Grotto. Eris is gonna have the double whammy. She had the Gibdo first before seeing the Well Wath, and then the Captain's hat before seeing the Graveyard Wath. Oh, Skyward is going for the Cape Grotto.
I would be tempted to just skip the Night 3, like the all-night mash deck right now.
Yeah. I guess he is.
But that's just
time,
me.
Yeah. I understand, like, not skipping it. Oh! Oh, it's your light arrows! Okay. Oh, he's gonna swim like this. So, I mean, okay, he's kind of doing what you're supposed to do, but what you're really supposed to do is you're supposed to stand sideways, and then you side hop off of the island, and then you keep your Z target the entire way and swim sideways. But I guess this still, this still does the same thing, kinda. Yeah, the dog race was not required. RIP. We're still missing 2 Foolishes.
We should probably have a poll. What's gonna be our Graveyard Waft? It's most likely, like, we have to get either Deku or Zora soon.
Yeah, it should be like it should be like 3 3 options: Deku, Zora, Song of Healing.
Or Bow. It could be Bow.
It could be Bow, yes, and then your Bow is locking one of the others. That's why I said, like, projectile originally.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
could
that
be
you
Bo.
have-
It's just that it's very likely for it to be Deku or Zora. It's
Yeah, because
very
it's
likely. We have
blocking your hook shot, and you're like your hook shot could then take you to like Secret Shrine Grotto, and then your Secret Shrine Grotto could have the bow, and then you're just an ice arrow away from the well wall.
actually This is a hot take for me. I would much rather see Storm's vanilla.
Oh man. The only reason why I say Song of Healing is just because, I mean, I guess they have enough technically to route Kamaro, but
For me, I'm not even trying to curse the runners. Okay, yeah, that was fun.
I know, I know. I should stop trying to do that.
Like, Storms actually isn't cursing our runners. Like, just in case you have to do, So after on the weekly where we had Zora locking hookshot behind Swamp Spider House, Jess and I made a worst case scenario route for Swamp Spider House.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Leonard Cafe has a bow. Why is that a hint?
It's a not required bow.
It's a boat lock bow, is the thing.
Imagine if this is a scene where you have a not required bow on Letter to Cafe, and you still somehow don't have a bow, and you find the Letter to Cafe out of logic, so you end up getting that bow. I know it's very unlikely. I know, because that implies it's bow locked, but Skyward with the double take. Yeah, I mean, Zoe, yeah, that's right. I know, that's why I'm saying, like... Also, it wasn't Graveyard Grotto.
Yeah, folks, it is behind their captain's hat.
Okay, nothing on... Alright, so you just... It's behind the captain's hat. Officially.
Yeah, we're running out of things to do.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. So we have an indicate importance hint from Butler that said letter to cafe is not required, and then the actual sometimes hint said Boa's upgrade is on letter to cafe, like on the first check. So more likely it implies that that's a bow locked bow, but you know.
What do we got?
Because Butler. Elegy.
Alright, it's one of the two checks in here.
Yep.
Okay, it's the day 2 grotto test. So we... Alright.
It's either projectile, Deku, Zora.
Yep. It's Bo, Deku, or Zora. Elegy can still be Woth, I think.
Yeah, it still could be. What we have left would be the other half of Postman's Freedom still. And... yeah. I think that's what we have.
It's just that this check is the only check available in Logic now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be...
Yeah,
really...
the nice thing is that Goron was out of logic.
Alright, it's Deku. You gotta get the hook shot with Deku.
Alright,
bottle.
folks, worst case scenario. Alright, I'm gonna tell Jess whenever he's around that I'm glad we routed the worst case scenario because it's here today. Unless if they get another bottle, they should probably just get it out of the way. So, we literally said the worst case scenario was Deku Magic 1 bottle with Goron and Blast Mask.
By the way, shoutouts to Big Octo Skip, the thing that people were like, that had banned forever and wasn't sure how it would be useful, and here we are, it's being useful again. Because if they didn't have that, like if that was still banned, you'd have to actually go and heal Kome again in this situation. Since you don't have a way to kill the Big Octo. Because yes, Deku Bubbles does not kill the Big Octo, chat. I know we talk about Deku Soldier all the time, but the Deku Soldier is apparently not strong enough for a big octopus. Oh, there's your bow. There's your bow.
It's a little bit better.
Yeah, that helps a little bit.
He gets the Nada, just do the dungeon first.
Yeah, because you'll wanna pull a bottle, another bottle, if you can. Oh, she got caught.
I'd say do the dungeon first because you can just come back with the water cleared out. If you get Sonata, but if not, just do it.
Right.
The other thing that people will need to be aware of is they need to pull 2 beans.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we'll also see what songs here. This could affect the routing too.
Lullaby.
Okay. Well, still not the best, but you have a bow now, so it's not
Yeah.
worst case scenario, but it's still not the greatest. Yeah, worst case scenario is no bow. Like just straight up.
We were in that situation. It could have very well happened, but Bo was just in here, so.
Don't put this up by the beans. Is there anything on Stomp?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Well, they're buying 3 beans, so I assume there's...
There
No.
must be. I don't know.
Or
maybe Skyward bought a third for...
Well, they both bought 3 beans.
Oh, they both did. Okay.
Like, I think... Like, these 2 are top runners, so they know of the fact that we talked about this recently since the previous time this happened.
Yes. interesting to see if Skyward decides to try and fish for like another bottle elsewhere before doing Swamp Spider House, but I mean, it's not ideal because it's Lullaby, but
At this point, it's gonna be tricky because it looks like this ball that we found could be the only one.
right, exactly. Everything else could be way deeper in the seed, like just in Stone Tower Temple. So check the VOD. No gilded chest on Stumpy. Okay, I don't know why then. I don't know why they bought 3 beads.
I guess if they have the intention of going to Stone Tower soon, they could do that.
Yeah.
Well, we're literally just missing Ice Arrow for that too.
Yeah, we are. Like this hook shot immediately puts in Secret Shrine Grotto. And also Secret Shrine, because light arrows were in Cape Grotto. Okay, looks like Skyward is choosing to try and fish for another bottle. At least in Woodfall here.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure Zora's gonna be locked by this hook shot.
Yeah, 100%. Like, that's the thing. It was always gonna be either Deku or Zora, and then the other would be locked behind the hook shot.
It seems very likely considering the well wath. What was our third wath again? East Clocktown? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, East Clocktown, Graveyard, and
oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I hate these big pots sometimes.
Well, you have to backtrack for the other, like, the other skull in the other room, so it's not that bad in this one, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
When I have Deku and I don't have to like pack the items in the pots when I'm not playing all day, I just use Deku to cross over.
Okay, it looks like Skyward is in fact looking for another bottle. Or, I mean, I can't imagine he's trying to hope to pull Zora. There's no way.
It's like I'm not sure who all reads the chat because we like Jess and I had an in-depth discussion like about a route for this worst case, and it's like, just so people know, we posted this route on the Discord, and we'll see how everybody else handles it. The last time this happened, it was a warning, basically.
Yeah, it was before Qual started. T-Bot reads them.
T-Bot sure does read them.
Zoe, how did you manage to create such a sentient bot? How did you do it? Oh no, falling again!
Oh, that's falling a second time's not great.
Yeah.
With the way that this route works, you have to go that way. Too, so like there's no way around it.
It kind of sucks because if she had Bomb Bag, she could actually use Goron to spawn the the ladder instead in the gold room.
Or just... Alright, using the flower, okay.
Yeah. That's fine. At this point, yeah.
Yeah, so this is why you have to hit that gold switch. Like, the crystal switch right here.
Can you reach the pots with Goron damage boost if you have... yes, Jess did that. That's another backup, too.
Yeah, that is a backup, is using bombs to hit that.
Yeah, there's two backups. You either, if you aren't comfy doing the damage boost, because it is a little tricky, because of the pot, like the way it's shaped, you can just stand in front of in the gold room and then just place a bomb as human and then transform to Goron if you have Goron, and then just toss the bomb with Goron up to the crystal switch and it'll hit it.
Now, unless like Milk Road Tingle has something like the tingles, that this one bottle we found early is hard required. Is logically required by the seed. If you make no mistakes, it doesn't take that much longer than if you had hookshot. But in this case, hookshot is here, so you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's the other one. It's just reminding you, by the way, I have this in here. Now she actually makes, causes it to explode. I still really think she should have punched it earlier with Goron the first time. I know I would have done that. But blowing it up, sending it off into the sky is, I mean, no one's happy with a hook shot on Swamp Spider House, and you have to do it without Zora.
probably, I don't think going for Zora is a time save in this situation.
Zora Hall is foolish.
Gee, I do think Zora is up north, huh?
Yeah.
No, up
Yeah.
east.
East, yeah.
Alright, so now that Eris has this hook shot, a few things to keep in mind for everybody. We only have one bottle still. Speaking of one bottle terrors, one bottle well kinda sucks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have left side in logic. We don't have, like, even if we get ice arrows soon, we don't have left side in logic. We don't have the mirror shield chest in logic.
Oh, okay, Skyward found a second bottle.
Okay, so there was a second bottle available.
Yes.
All right, that's
So he can
Yeah.
he can slightly speed up the swamp spider house with
Yeah.
that.
yeah. That does speed
Um,
up the swamp spider house,
Yeah.
but
Um,
don't look for Zora, please.
yeah, please don't look for Zora. Please. It's not gonna be here.
Like it's not worth it.
No.
Like
you need to get that hook shot. Like, the amount of time that you take looking for Zora is the same amount of time you could be taking to do the actual check right now.
yeah, like the thing that I thought would have been okay was just check Milk Tingle because that bottle was on Milk Tingle.
Yeah. Like, I think it's okay to look for, like, another bottle, like, you know, in Palace, Woodfall, and Tingle,
Yeah.
and maybe stretch that to, like, a bow minigame, like one of them, but after that, I think you're just diminishing returns. You should just go and get your hook shot now. Neither of them checked Postman Freedom. They both just took the Gibdo mask from Madame Aroma with Letter to Mama.
Justifiably so. Like I
Yeah.
don't see why you wouldn't accept it.
Yeah. I don't see why you would scum and then do Postman's Freedom and then scum again to get it again.
Garrett needs 1 rupee to get that wallet. And go on shop.
Well, he does have light arrows. Oh, there's healing. I can't remember. I don't think any of the pots in here have a green rupee in them, so I think you actually have to get either the blue rupee outside or kill the Tektite with light arrows.
It would be like a decent play for Eris once she goes there. Especially having healing
I
before
don't
going.
think either of the rupees were profitable. But Skyward.
You want something funny? Let's do Ice Arrow and Shrine Grotto just because in this situation.
That's what I was saying. Like, that's what I was saying.
That totally could just happen.
It absolutely is in play right now.
Actually, like I had a well seed where Ice Arrow was in Shrine Grotto. Like relatively recently.
So see, there you go. It's, you know, it's a sign that it was telling you that this was gonna be a qual you were gonna commentate soon. There's gonna be a qual with Ice Arrows and Shrine Grotto, and it's gonna be a well seed.
A fun game, we swear. It is.
It is.
I actually like the well more than I hate it. It's just in the context of a race. In the context of a race, it's a huge time sink if you don't know it's required.
When you know it's required, it's not as bad. But when it's not required, like when you don't know it's required, it's like, oh my goodness, trying to route that in without light arrows or fire arrows is just it's bad. Or if you have only one bottle, oh my gosh.
So, for context now, left side, right side in logic, but mirror shield test is not.
Well, we still need ice arrows.
Once we do get ice arrows.
Yeah, once we do get ice arrows, yeah. Fire arrows and SHT,
Bro, you're being nice to our runners, huh?
Yeah.
think Eris is gonna be in the same situation because of this bottle.
Yeah, and the downside is she doesn't have light arrows, so she can't just get the money from that. She might open one of those wooden chests in Len's Cave. I will mention again that you can kill the Tektites out here as human. I don't know if Goron affects the drop or not. And get a red rupee from them.
I really
it's not consistent, but
I need to consult the drop table. Somebody made a drop table a long time ago for speedrunning, like or rather a while ago.
I don't know how rare the red rupee is. Okay, she's fine. Just the silver rupee there. But yeah, I mean, if you're really desperate for money, you can try killing a Tektite right there in front of the shop as human.
Alright, I guess, like, people haven't learned their lesson yet. Like, stop putting
don't know if
hookshot, please. Don't.
I actually don't know if Skyward was in that race.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So this would be his first exposure to this situation, but also, like, how did he not see the discussion? I don't know.
I don't, like, that's gonna be a question for the interview.
Yeah.
Like, we've literally concluded multiple times, just, if you have Swan Spider House hookshot, just get it out of the way. Just do it.
You lose more time not doing it. Like, looking for the bottle that's fine, right? Yeah. It's when you're trying to look for Zora. It's like, in this situation, like, it's not. It's probably, hookshot's probably locking Zora. Anyone ever done Lullabyless Snowhead? The glitchless strat? No. Not in a race, I don't think.
It's not allowed for the races, but it is a logic trick for the glitchless one. But yeah. I highly doubt anybody's ever going to want to do it.
Yeah, there's a glitchless strat. There is.
Quote unquote glitchless strat.
Yeah, quote unquote.
I'm not going to start that discussion.
It's listed in the randomizer as, like, it's only there under casual logic as this specific case, and it's quote unquote glitchless. It's pretty absurd.
I'm not going to entertain a discussion about this because I've talked about it way too much in my past and I'm tired of talking about it. It's less so controversial here, and more so controversial elsewhere if you are a person who has been involved in Majora's Mask speedrunning. Who hurt me? Does it really sound like that? I'm sorry.
Oh, there's ice arrows. Okay.
Go get your hook shot, Skyward, please.
Yeah.
We have 2 checks in the well in logic now.
Yep.
For the record, the mirror shield chest will not be in logic unless if we find a bomb bag or fire arrows.
Lights were in the Zora Cape grotto, the bombable one. The bombable grotto. Or you could just punch it with Goron. Yeah, it would have been better just to soar there.
Would have been better to just get rid of the ice in the main room.
Bro, you do in this situation because... Oh, well, it's not in logic to do that, bro. That's what we're saying.
Like, you can do that, but it's not in logic ever for you to use that specific... Oh, that big chest is out of logic for... I mean, it's in logic with the hook shot, but not... It's gonna be annoying to get. That was across... that big chest that he didn't grab just yet.
Yeah. Night 3 only, and then yeah, like it's that would be really bad if that was ever actually logical. Okay, you found a third bottle. Please go do Swamp Spider House.
So we got a lot bottle here. As far as I can tell, everything from this point on has been bottle locked. And Eris will get the lights here. It's going to heal Macau.
What?
And
was that intentional?
Absolutely not. Goron just doing Goron things and doing incredulous incredible bonks that you sometimes can do. My favorite Goron bonk that I've ever seen is still the GDQ one for the 100% speedrun, where he Goron bonked into a ground clip out of bounds and voided out. It was great.
God. This sounds incredible.
It's just that's the exact same one. Big chest here. Heaton mask.
Alright, now for cool points on the stream, you will route that for during springtime. When don't ever check it until you can beat Snowhead Temple, and you can check it in spring.
It's gonna feel a little bad. Is there a way he could have gotten that other
Oh, that chest that you either need Zora or Hookshot for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think the chest was big enough to long jump towards that side. I think it was a wooden chest, so...
Okay. One thing to mention... We also, with the addition of the tech coming into play here for the well, the well's now in play.
Mm-hmm.
We now have hot spring water access.
Yes, we do. I was actually thinking about that in the back of my mind earlier.
Which, for people who do not know about this, you can be required, just straight up required, to get hot spring water out of the well now.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Skyward, I'm getting worried that he thinks that, like everybody else with the Zora one, I'm getting worried he thinks that he can't actually do that until he has Zora in this scenario.
Oh, that'd be... It won't be part of the walk consideration. There's a required check in the well.
Yeah, no, any bottle content stuff is not part of Wath. Hints. Because boy, if it was, that would be really weird. That would lead to some very strange Waths, even in bottle content shuffle.
At this point, I am waiting to... The first thing is there's a check that Skyward was unable to get out of Snowhead Temple. And... before you go to the well, is it worth... Oh, that... There's having trouble getting into Snowhead Temple.
Yeah,
before you go to the well... In this situation, should you just reset time? Just because of that situation?
I'm trying to think, like, what time-based masks or trade items do we have that would throw... I guess Kamaro's mask would throw a wrench into things. Likewise, Couple's mask, if those were in there. So I think you do. I think you do reset, because you need to be on day 1 or day 2. You'd like to be for Rosa Sisters with that Kamaro's mask. If either of those showed up, that'd be the consideration there. Or Keg. That's true too. Yup. Also Keg. I guess All Knight's mask also applies.
What we should also mention is that we do have Elegy. So,
right. Ice arrows were in a Snowhead Temple here. Eris is gonna get them.
Yeah, the Stray Fairy chest in the basement has it.
I really do think with what Skyward is doing that he thinks that it's not in logic without Zora.
I really hope not.
Because, like, why would you use up...
Skyward doesn't have the bow marked on his tracker.
Oh, well, he used it though. He just did the Honey and Darling archery minigame, so he has it.
I'm a little confused. And we missed this check from Skyward. Let's see what it is.
Mask of Sense. There it is, Zoe! She can do it!
You know, this is... I think you just do left well and get the hot spring water if it's not fire arrow.
Too late on plate! Never heard that one! No base. That is not in logic, but it is allowed.
Yeah, there are two small tricks that you can do that are allowed. in Snowhead. The other one is you can actually like shoot from a torch in the main room and get to the freezered room early.
Yeah, that one's a little tricky.
I think it's pretty straightforward to do as long as you have like the right C button for your bow equipped. Because whichever one's closest to the A button generally helps. It also depends on what control you're using.
Right. Skyward had the Mask of Truth, which in Randomizer there is a setting, quality of life setting that guarantees Yellow Dog will always win as long as you have Mask of Truth in your inventory. You don't even need to talk to any of the dogs with the Mask of Truth to figure out which one. It just checks for the inventory in Rando. Yeah, I'm getting worried about Skyward Fox.
I sure am too. This is basically who reads the chats.
Yeah.
Eris is getting Lycero now, so all of Upper Icona is in logic except Wind Mold and Mirror Shield Test. I think that chest was small behind the fake wall.
Yeah, it was a small wooden chest. So in season 3, we have chest size matches contents, and there are 3 types of chests. There's wooden small chests that basically just have rupees, hearts, other junk. Then there's small gold chests, which typically have trade items, potions, milk, Chateau Romani. And then there's the big gold chests, which have heart containers, the major items, masks, and bottles, and so on and so forth. And one of the reasons why that we moved to this is because of including chest fairies this season. All the special peaks you can do to check whether they're needed, they're important or not, and general dungeon play.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they don't drop anything either.
Yeah.
He must not think this is in logic at all. I
genuinely think that's what's going on. I think so. It's so funny that like how we've grown so accustomed to playing Randomizer and having Zora Mask in this scenario to be able to do Swamp Spider House that players tend to think that you can't do Swamp Spider House without one or the other, but in vanilla, you actually are able to do it as soon as you have Deku and Bo in the bottle. Like, most players don't in a vanilla playthrough, but the developers designed it to where you are able to do that as soon as you have Woodfall access. Right, and arguably supposed to, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you're not only just able to do it, like, once you have the bow and bomb bag out of Woodfall Temple, you can do it whenever you please.
Yep.
You just need the bomb bag in the vanilla is just right there anyway. Okay, so Twimmel's now available too.
It gives you a Mask of Truth in vanilla. So it's not important like the Ocean Spider House item tends to be for some people in vanilla, because some people will use the that second wallet for All Knight's Mask or something.
Okay, I think he.
Okay.
I think he's realized.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to have a chat with people about this check again. And it's like,
yeah, I think you are too.
If other people didn't do it, theirs just has a substantial lead over everybody now. Like, like Zora's just straight hook locked.
Yep.
At this point, we've literally seen everything else. And while Zora is nice, going back for this check is slower than if you after getting Zora in the first place. It's not worth it when you know this is a hook shot.
I was saying it. I was saying it earlier that you're losing more time trying to look for Zora than just doing the check like when Eris did it, basically. Like, it's okay to look for an extra bottle, because 2 bottles is good, like, good enough. But Zora Mask is pushing it. Looking for it is pushing it. I mean, these are things that, like, the funniest thing is that these are things that we talked about as, like, being possible as a thing that could happen as early as Season 1, and they just never happened. Like, ever. So, people have always had situations like this in the back of their minds, but it could just never happen before. Like, it's the same thing with 1 bottle eggs. Like, we always talked about how, oh, that's possible to happen. It happened, like, how many times across Season 1 and Season 2? And all the weeklies? I think I only remember, like, under 10, maybe? In all those seeds? Like, yeah, it's not a good thing that, you know, that ends up, you know, being higher odds of happening now, but...
I think despite this, guy will probably still do okay.
Yeah, I think so too. He did end up routing in some of the bait stuff that is still out there in the back of Eris's mind. I
think understanding the bottle logic is not... I don't expect other people to know that. I only know that because I literally play All Sanity. And you have to know the bottle logic for All Sanity.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, given this situation, this scenario, like...
Yeah.
Like, this is something that we talked about for a very long time, is like, oh, this could actually happen, and it didn't really ever, and now it actually can. So,
And part of that's because we had a massive bug fix.
Yep. Fox is a robot who downloaded all the MMR logic.
Right, Eris is doing the right side check first. Eris, I hope you're not okay. Just getting a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna find out whether or not it's right side, left side, or mirror shield chest.
Yep. Man, if it's mirror shield chest, that's just rude.
If it's mirror shield chest, where the heck is we're still missing fire arrows or bomb bag for that?
Yeah.
There's the big chest.
This is Zora or fire. Oh no! Never mind. It's lens. Oh no!
Gipto locked lens.
Oh no!
Gipto locked lens.
The implications.
Are you for real?
The implications. Chat. The implications. Ah! That's so bad.
Now we're in for a little bit of nonsense. I've never seen that before.
Oh my gosh.
I've literally never seen a lens in here.
Oh my gosh. Someone did Darmani out of logic and looks like a king.
You can't do
it might not
Darmani
even
out
be
of
that.
logic.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't even do Darmani out of logic. You hard require lens.
Alright, what's on we'll see on left side here.
Yeah.
So never mind about the hot spring water thing since we just found a lens here anyway.
Okay. Well, it's lens.
That's heads up. And keep in mind that has to be either like if it is the lens, we still don't know whether or not it's mirror shield test.
Right.
So that means it's either Shiro or Darmani, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless... Alright, hear me out, Fox. We're looking for fire arrows so you could get Zora on Ikana Castle Pillar.
Oh, that's also possible. Understandably, Eris didn't do mirror shield chest. Like, it really shouldn't. It's out of logic.
I think she did actually peek the pillar. I didn't check though. I wasn't watching her. I was looking at Skyward when she was doing that. So it's probably not the pillar.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't expecting a lens. I was expecting something.
Mm-hmm. I was expecting it just to be like I was expecting it to be Fires or Zora.
As was I.
I mean, the meanest thing would have been bomb bags, so you could actually logically get Big Poe and then do forward well for mirror shield chest.
You say that, but that could still happen.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it could. Just not inside the well, conveniently. Okay, not
Nope.
Shiro.
Go check Darmani. But Darmani or mirror shield chest, everybody.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess at that point, if it's not Darmani and you know it's mirror shield chest, then I guess you just go Stone Tower Temple? Question mark?
Still missing a few items. Like we don't have keg. We don't have fire arrows. We don't have Zora. We don't have mirror.
Yeah. So uninverted Stone Tower Temple is pretty, at least for the water checks are not in logic, but the light arrow chest and stuff would be in logic, right?
Yes, we need a bomb bag.
Please! Why do you talk to that Goron?
I think everybody just puts on Goron when you get up the ledge. And when you want to do Darmani, you really shouldn't, because that Goron will automatically talk to you every single time. It just wastes time if you do it.
At this point, I'm just convinced it's a meme that everybody does, because they're like, it's my homie. Oh my gosh, it's the mirror shield chest? Question mark?
You better hope it's fire arrow behind that's not behind that.
Oh dear god.
Alright, for context everybody, that check's still out of logic.
Yep. What implications do we still have from GBT Foolish but Song?
That you don't have to beat Twin Mold first right now.
Yeah.
So Twin Mold can't have it. Rather, Blue Warp is probably Oath at this point. Oath or Sonata.
Lenswath for hot water?
That's
well,
not possible anymore.
You have... Yeah, you have Gibdo Mask.
Yeah, hot water can't be lost.
Yeah. She's just routing this right now because it makes sense to do while you're here.
Due to the logic change, it can't be for the...
Yeah,
the hot water can't be lost.
The only way it could be is if you actually just don't have access to that hot water, and then Lens is before that point, and you have to do, and then you have to get the spring water from the grave.
There's hot water on the left side. Did we see what was on path to Snowhead Pillar?
Oh, I didn't even think about that for lens logic. I didn't notice if...
I'm certain they've checked it.
They absolutely. Eris definitely would have.
I mean, if you really want to, you could just say screw it and go do Dampe for the Poe.
Yeah.
Which I think Eris might honestly be doing. But it actually is a little risky if it is... So the one thing that could own you on is if it just so happens to be gold dust. Which is terrifying.
Yeah, that would be scary.
So, to the 29 people in this qual who will probably watch this back, that's Keg. So remember that lens is locked behind it. I hope Eris is aware that Gibdo is locking that Keg.
Yeah.
At this point, it seems rather likely that it could be fire on Mirror Shield Chest, and we are out of
Is this
bomb.
bottle of gold dust over here, maybe, then? Because chat is saying... Celestial Panda is saying it was a bottle of some sort.
Oh, really?
So it might be gold dust.
If that's gold dust there, then you can... you can check that. Then the lens could be off with that.
Yeah, that's bottle with gold dust.
Okay.
Okay. This could actually be it, then.
We shall see.
Mm-hmm. And then, if not, then she's on day 3, she could go get the Big Poe from Dampe.
Yeah, because you found the gold dust, there's no risk anymore.
Yeah. Well locked for Smithy 2 and Zoraless Swamp Spider House Hookshot in the same scene? At this time of day? That 4-minute gen time making more and more sense. I mean, hey, it had to verify that it could place Hookshot in Swamp Spider House. And Lens in the well. And there's Zora! There it is! That's your walk. Hookshot, locked, Zora conferred.
Like, even just hard hookshot locked.
Yep. Hard hookshot locked. Cause Gold Dust was also on the pillar. Oh my gosh.
Missing fire and potentially mirror shield.
Yep.
Alright, and folks, keep in mind that fire cannot be behind a dungeon clear now. Like, it's straight up not even possible. I think Stone Tower Temple is pretty likely. This Zora is pretty deep in the sea, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at least it wasn't a spring-lock Zora. It was pretty close to that. I mean, you have Foolish PFI, Foolish Zora Hall, like, and that's because of where Zora, you know, I mean, pretty deep in the seed. Zora was from a small chain from getting Lens in the well, to then go and get Bottle of Gold Dust from the Path to Snowhead pillar, and then turning in the Gold Dust to Smithy 2 to get you Zora.
Also, shoutouts to a loaded smithy that required the well for you to do.
Yep.
Like, straight up hard required, not even, like...
Not specifically for hot water.
Yeah,
it was,
yeah, you can sequence break hot water.
Yeah, hot water was available as soon as you had Gibdo Mask in this seed. So, it takes into account the left well hot water first. So the Lens Wath was actually for getting the Bottle of Gold Dust in Path to Snowhead, because there's invisible platforms you use to get to the pillar there.
Yeah, the invisible platforms jumping to those invisible platforms aren't in logic.
Mm-hmm. Like, if that was ever something turned on, like, trick-wise, you'd have other lensless jumping things, too. Like, then you'd have left side of castle, not needing lens, and then, and then that'd have some other fun implications with that if you turned that on. So.
Alright.
That was Storms, right?
Yep.
So, mirror is required.
So New Wave's either on eggs or on Egos.
Is lensless graveyard in logic? Yes. So lensless walking is its own trick.
I think you do eggs, then you do STT. I think that's the play here.
Yeah, right, because if you know, based on the logic here, that GBT is supposed to be your first dungeon clear,
Then nothing's behind a dungeon clear.
yeah.
Especially.
Oh my gosh, there it is. Wow. Alright, so we're looking for fires.
Yeah, those lovely, lovely S3 fire arrows that tend to be in a lot of really ugly locations. It's such a common point at this.
I guess in that case, I mean, you get eggs. Yeah, you get eggs first, still. And, you have ice arrows, so you can beat GBT out of logic.
Yeah, literally just do eggs. You need to literally just need to do it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, there's another bottle for your troubles if you somehow don't have the 4.
Do we want to open a bet? Fire could be a lot of places.
I think this is a good bet. Trez, are you around?
Ricky, if
This
you're
is
around.
I think this is the first time that we've had an actual bet in a little bit. It feels like, I don't know. I haven't been on every single restream.
We didn't have a bet last night because last night was a... Our foolishness are Great Bay Temple, Pirates Fortress Interior, and Zora Hall.
Zora Hall, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna do the most unlikely classic bet of all time. There you go. That's my bet. Not happening, but... Bank 3 would actually be kind of rude right now, considering how little our runners have been banking. But you do have light arrows, so... And if you really want to bet something in Stone Tower Temple, I'm a fan of the Updraft Fire Ring chest.
Anybody wants to meme in this situation, check like the chests in Foolish PFI.
Yeah.
See if there's a bomb bag.
Yeah.
If you get a Foolish bomb bag, you know Mirror Steel chest is dead.
Anything unchecked in Snowhead Temple? Just I think just Goat Heart container, right?
Just go and the other fire arrow check.
Oh yeah, and the other fire arrow locked stuff. So yeah, you can't. Those are just dead anyway.
That's a nice bean for your troubles in sewers.
Mm-hmm. There is beavers. That is true. That's another good meme bet.
I think it's so unlikely. Like, you have all of Stone Tower Temple in logic.
It's
except
very...
except the one fire arrow check. Everything else in there's in logic.
Yeah. That's why I even say, like, Updraft Fire Ring chest, because that is, like, everything that you have except fire arrows to get that chest.
Yep, yes, we have Great Bay Temple foolish except for the song.
Yep.
Which means that dungeon clears are all out.
Yes, Kita checked. Kita was peaked. It's dead. It's nothing. Both runners peaked it at the same time. They were synced. It was pretty funny.
An interesting way of lighting the torches. I think Aerith also did this, but I normally just shoot from the back with that back torch to it.
Yeah,
There's
I
your
think.
Loft lens.
Yeah, I think that's what I do if I have bow in there. Like if we're talking like even just other settings where, you know.
Yeah, I believe Kita Chest is dead. I'm pretty certain. Like we have two options. One is that Sonata's on the blue war is on the Oath song, or Oath is just vanilla. So I think it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Also, in this case, like the reason I was wondering about that bomb bag information is because you have that blast mask you found is WAF, so the bomb bags are all locked behind it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it got a comfy 4-ball eggs in this situation too, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's really nice that we, in this scene you get 4 bottles. Oh yeah, she could check that. Yep. Oh.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty neat.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't have FD like Skyward does. Skyward also has Great Fairy Sword too. I forgot to mention that. So, Skyward's well equipped. Eris is, I mean, with the Gilded Sword now is pretty much as well. That's all you need. Did Skyward... I don't think Skyward thawed Smithy. Or did I miss that? Chat, did Skyward thaw Smithy?
I wasn't looking.
I know he did healing.
No,
he did
gosh.
not. Oh no. Oh no. I hope he thinks of that gold dust, but even then, Smithy 1 has powder keg, which I guess isn't required. Yeah, that's not required. So he would be fine missing Smithy 1, but
I mean, it's not a problem unless if it's Pamela, but...
Yeah, right. Okay, he knows about the gold dust, so... Huh.
Probably just go back up to...
I guess. Yeah, base, yeah. I mean, that's why I even made that bet in the first place.
I'm not gonna curse everybody by saying go do the worst check in Stone Tower Temple, which I did in Qual 5 yesterday, where I said it was an updraft room fire ring, and it was in chat. So it's like,
Yep. I mean, you have You have a Zorowath, you have the Deku, you know, all that puts, you have the light arrows, it's all in logic there. That updraft fire ring.
We'll be able to deduce some information if eggs is not a new wave from here.
Yeah, you can already see the time difference that Eris and Skyward are at right now, because Skyward was trying to find Zora before Swamp Spider House.
As long as that's what we were sure that's what he was doing.
Yeah, right. I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know for real. We'll just have to see.
For sure. We have to ask him.
Yes.
If that's what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
The divergence will be interesting for sure when it reaches that point. Like after, I guess, I'm sure Skyward will follow suit in doing eggs, but after eggs is the question on what he's gonna do versus what Eris will do.
Yep. Absolutely.
Because you have quite a lot of options after eggs.
I just think Stone Tower Temple's where you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too, but I mean, you could always play against the odds and do something like Secret Shrine if you wanted to be dumb.
I hate Shrine in S3. It's so bad.
It's so bad! You could play against the odds and do it, though. Also spoke to the Goron outside the Goron graveyard. I'm convinced that that Goron is the homie. I think that's got to become a meme. I think we're calling that the homie. The Goron mask isn't the homie. It's the Goron in front of the Goron graveyard. He's the homie.
The thing is, you're putting up like 5 checks against 25 in Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm subtracting Twimble because I don't think it's Twimble.
Yeah. Nah, this is like the auto play is just Stone Tower Temple. Oh, is that was Sonata? Okay.
So new waves on Egos, and we have Vanilla Oath.
Yep.
And that also means that, like, I think Sonata you do it first. Yeah, that's just a no-brainer. Like, for Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, Woodfall Temple is faster to full clear than Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm.
So since we're looking for fire arrows, if, you know, it's faster to just full clear Woodfall Temple, looking for those, then so that way you can just go mode Stone Tower Temple.
Yes.
If FAs are in here. No, Yoshi, that Goron is the homie. Alright? You're saying hi to the homie. He's all cold up there, shivering. You know, he's lonely up there. That other Goron's frozen. You expect me to? No, see, no, that's the thing. That's the meme, alright? I don't, everyone else does. Because I'm aware to not do that.
Big chest.
Double magic.
Alright, that's...
Oh my gosh, TNT.
That's logically required first magic in the orange, in the bomb shop, then
Yeah.
kind of expecting it.
Definitely seeing a lot more, magic locked magic these days.
I think in my personal opinion, this is one of the better S3 seeds. Despite the hook location.
Despite the hook location, yeah.
Like the hook location is just like it's more likely to happen. Just gotta know how to handle it.
Yeah, right.
I just think fires are just the problem item in S3, like most of the time.
Yeah.
Like it's actually really silly.
It is pretty silly, yeah. Well,
I guess
yeah,
but for better or worse, I prefer this than that.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, it basically means that you still have... I mean, it basically means that you're just locked from springtime and all the fire arrow checks. So you still have the rest of the game open, despite that.
Another big chest.
Oh, there they are!
Alright, let's go for Eris.
Yep.
No SDT today, as long as you make the right calls.
Mm-hmm. No, Zoe! It was on the Woodfall Temple bow chest.
Didn't close the bet quick enough.
Rip. Zoe! Zoe cheated. Oh wait, Zoe chatted. Yeah, Zoe did chat.
I wouldn't consider this one a jet seed at all.
Nah, this is not a jet seed. No, this isn't a hell seed either.
From from this point, just go do Stone Tower Temple, then get the song off Egos, then do Snowhead and GPT.
I mean, yeah, as
yeah.
long as
Go ahead, brother.
as long as you do the Leonard and Mama, you do Aroma first for Gibdo Mask, and you don't do like 3 save scums for Toilet Hand, Post of Freedom, and Aroma at the start of the seed, like on your final night. And then you don't try to look for Zora Mask for this hookshot in Swamp Spider House. The seed's just it's not bad, really.
Broja was Oath.
The worst thing that happens, really, and it's not even that bad, is the lens waft. But also,
but yeah,
I guess,
Zoe, to answer your question, yes, you can just leave Woodfall Temple and go clear it. That's
yeah. I was also gonna say that I guess a minorly troll spot, because it's an early check, but you got Zora late, is the Biobaba Grotto for Mirror Shield. Which, as you can see, Skyward does not have the Mirror Shield right now. Because of that. And I know, because I've done it before, whenever I've had a late Zora, I tend to just rush, the pirate-related checks. Whatever's not foolish. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, this seed, like, we've seen worse. Like, I mean, last night's seed, some people say that one was really bad, but
I'd say that one was worse, yeah.
I didn't, I played that seed, and I didn't really find it to be that bad. I don't know.
It was like a jet with a sprinkled in, casino inside of it.
Yeah. And it was really just dependent on the order you did that mini casino. So. And whether or not you just rushed one of them. And, yeah. Like, the only way this seed could have gone really, really south is if that lens, like, led to a, like, well, you got the powder keg from Smithy 1 or something, and, like, the lens was still to get Zora, right? And instead, because you have that powder keg, Pamela is in play, and then Pamela has Pictograph Box, and then it's Seahorses that has your fire arrows. That would be a horrifically bad seed. But that's also very possible to happen. Could have happened. That's where I was going with the Pamela bet, was that, you know, either it's just straight up fire arrows there, or there's some ambiguous item on Pamela. But didn't happen. Ooh, Eris, the recoil, that sucks. Wow.
Fortunately, we found no bomb bags, so I'm certain there's a foolish bomb bag here.
Yeah.
It's not gonna say much compared to the...
No. Compared to that other one. That other seed. My god.
Like, the blast mask, again, it is Way of the Hero, so it doesn't say much about the seed. Like, this we knew could happen, but, but otherwise, not really.
Yeah.
I assume that, like, just from these two being top runners, that you have to have Biobob on your mind because
Yeah, you do.
you've most likely encountered late Zora into required Biobaba. So I don't expect Skyward to put it off.
No, I don't expect him to either. I was just saying earlier that, you know, late Zora, you tend to tunnel onto, the denser areas. Yeah, that is true, bro. Yeah. Assuming Skyward peeked that chest, which I'm assuming he did.
Yes, so not on eggs. So basically, no stone tower temple necessary to clear out in this one.
Yeah, in a way, the lens walk from the well, chaining to Zora Mask, chaining to Sonata, chaining to fire arrows inside Woodfall Temple. So you can have a pretty powerful walk without even realizing it sometimes. Sometimes it just ends just from the one item, so. I mean, obviously it just means just do Zora stuff, but. And then, of course, you know, there's the Mirror Shield and the Biobaba Grotto, so.
Yep.
So even though we had, like, a really late Zora, it happened to still lock two things. Which, again, like, if we had it in springtime, it probably wouldn't have locked much of anything, right?
Right.
So... Shoutouts to Season 2.
Shoutouts to springtime in general, just sucking like that.
Yep.
Like, my opinion on the springtime checks have just slowly but surely just fallen lower.
Dwindled.
And lower. Just because it's so common that if there's just something there, there's nothing behind it. It's so bad. Hey Jess. This was a fun one. So we had worst possible scenario, Swamp Spider House almost. But there was a bow.
And there was technically, because of that bow, there was another bottle you could get. Or, well, no, because you had Deku, you could have gotten another bottle anyway. On Milk Road Tingle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were two balls early for Swamp Spider House Hookshot.
Seems longer than every other qual so far. We had a lens wath in the well. And, ice arrows were in Snowhead Temple. Which you had to dip with, because fire arrows were locked behind Zora, which was, on Smithy too. And Gold Dust was the wath from the lens, because it was on Snowhead, Path of Snowhead Pillar. The beginning of this seed probably also contributes to that a little bit, because Deku Mask was in Ikana Graveyard. It was Day 2 Grave, right?
Well, to be clear, Eris played this seed extremely well.
Yeah, she did. She did, absolutely. Yeah,
Just to be clear to everyone who's watching.
Yeah. Yeah, no slight to Eris.
Not
At
even saying like just made all the right plays. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the early game was just a little weird, and then the lens thing was just contributing to that, like how you had to get ice arrows in Snowhead Temple to be able to then go east.
Yeah, the early game you were bottlenecked to lemons to get your captain's hat.
Yeah, that's really, I think, where most of the length of time goes. Because you don't have a lot open in the early game without that.
Yeah, so like it's not to explain like that pathing. It's like Bremen on the old woman, like on Bomb Grandma in North Clocktown, where you get captain's hat on the ranch. Like it's gonna take a while for everybody to do that. Like
And there's also a troll cafe's mask in Dodongo Grotto, so depending on if you route that early or not, you're also going to be routing that with Old Lady.
and that captain's hat locked your Deku mask in the day 2 grotto. So
Mm-hmm.
in
order to then get your hook shot in Swamp Spider House.
Mm-hmm. So required beans Swamp Spider House in the seed.
Yeah, you also had the letter to Mama on Tingle, or not Tingle, on Moon's Tier, to then get letter to Mama. Yeah,
and letter to Mama led you to Gibdo. So.
Yeah, everything ends up being on Final Night, and then you're forced to reset to do Graveyard. So like your first cycle literally is going to be about like 30 to 40 minutes anyway.
Yeah, you had to do a lot before you could even go get that hook shot.
Mm-hmm. It was unavoidable. Like, unless you just decide to be complete bonkers and just rush day 3 as soon as you see that letter to Mama and like,
yeah, that's
or
not
something,
that's
or
not
you
even
get, or
gonna
as soon as you
help
see the
because of
Bremen mask, like,
yeah, as soon as you get the Bremen mask, then you can.
Like, unless you're without any way of the heroes at all, you have no information, you just blitzkrieg the ranch once you have Bremen. Like, that's the only way you're, like, saving a significant amount of time this seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting that Gibdo mask without doing the Tingle Jump Slash would cost a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Why you do the Tingle Jump Slash in these settings
Yep.
in general. That's why it's been done. That's why everybody does it.
Yeah, and like now it's like technically even stronger because of how projectiles end up getting place too. And how late we've seen some projectiles before.
Like the bow is in Deku Palace behind all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So like both bow and hookshot were behind these 2 bottles in Deku that we found.
Yep. Yoshi, I know, I understand this, and I've done that like a couple of times, but I don't do it all the time. It could be a pretty good play sometimes. Like when you have when you have like a stock pot in way of the hero, honestly, it's a pretty good play to make. If it's early game and you don't have much on day 1. Like, after your day 1 routing.
Alright, here comes fire for Skyward here.
Yep.
Now just missing the mirror shield. I know to go back and check that at some point.
Yeah, it could be pretty huge, especially because like because of how bottles are now. Where like day 2 woods is just then less of a priority because you don't have a bottle.
Did stream go down? Or can you all still hear us?
Are we still, hello? Chat? Or was that just reacting to, it's fine. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, alright. You really shouldn't check like full clear Stone Tower Temple before doing that. That's just a rookie mistake. If you do it. Is this glitchless? We allow a couple of glitch techniques, but like nothing major that would really affect things. Like stuff like ISG, hovering, all that stuff, even like SRM especially, stuff like that's not allowed. Keep in mind there is glitch logic for this randomizer, so.
There is glitch logic for this randomizer, and it was completely rewritten for this latest version of the randomizer, thanks to Guppy and whoever else might have, you know, also play tested that glitch logic to make sure it was correct and good. So if glitched stuff is what you're looking for, there you can totally do glitch logic if you want. And hover to Stone Tower Temple to your heart's content.
Or do lullaby skip.
Or do lullaby skip. Oh, okay, Yoshi. Gotcha. That makes sense. You don't want to get to the point where your brain is deteriorating and you're still on day 2. Before you can get to those hints. Alright, Skyward, I hope you do Biobaba Grotto before Stone Tower Temple.
It's gonna be real unfortunate once we really see the race times come in, because we're probably gonna know who went and did Stone Tower Temple and who didn't.
Yep.
It was just sitting there bait, but like it's not guaranteed waft because Deku was waft in graveyard, so. And you had a well waft that you should absolutely prioritize.
Okay, he's going out to Termina Field here.
Alright, yeah, this is it. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, Yep.
I wasn't expecting him to go to Stone Tower Temple before checking.
No, I wasn't either. I was just saying because he was still doing some checks at Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, for new runners, especially if people are new to racing MMR, when you've got a region that takes a long while to clear, don't go to it immediately if you've got like a couple quick one-offs like these.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, mirror is required here, so
Yeah.
this will be go mode for Skyrim.
Oh,
And he gets the good luck.
He got the good luck lily pad. Yeah, just do that 2 hours ago, or hour and a half ago, whenever you have Zora. Or not Zora, whenever you have Hookshot. Sorry.
Yep.
Just do that.
Hi, Nika. Ice arrows were at the bottom of Snowhead Temple in the lava chest. That's correct.
All right. Well, now both runners are in go mode.
Oh, did you forget it, Nika? Dang, that really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I didn't do this qual this morning, and was prepared to commentate instead. And then I ended up oversleeping when I had planned on getting up in time. And anyway, so you can see why I didn't join, because I even almost didn't make it for comms, completely unintentionally. So we all know how I would have done in this race. I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway.
Air should have enough time to do Snowhead before Moon Crash without inverting in this situation. Despite the fall, should be able to do DBT and Snowhead.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a scary final hours last night. Georg trolled me a bit because I didn't have FD, and it made me like enter Snowhead Temple with like inverted with like 4 hours remaining inverted.
That's 4 hours.
I was a little
seems okay for Snowhead.
Yeah, I was a little concerned because I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to get the goat strat with Great Fairy Sword.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because no FD.
I wouldn't say Air's cleared 90% of it. She skipped all of Stone Tower Temple, as did Skyward.
Yep. And there was still Secret Shrine, and there was still Pamela, and there was still She didn't even do Pohut. Skyward did Pohut. I think Skyward cleared more of the seed than Eris did. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I do think so too.
There was still also Beavers and yeah, they both did upper Cape ledges, I think. I know I saw Eris doing that anyway. Early on.
The other thing is, I did try to warn everybody that this could happen in one of the quals, and it happened in one of the quals.
Yes, it did.
Where's the Swan Spider House Hookshot? I tried to warn people about being about the
I can't, you know, I love how it was the Zora one that happened pre-quals, right? And then the Hookshot one happens in quals. Only difference was that it wasn't the actual worst possible scenario, but it was close to it.
It was close.
It was close.
Yeah, 2 bottles with bow is relatively good if you just get that. If you get that second bottle,
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's kind of understandable to not route Milk Road Tingle once you get that bow and palace, and you do, whether or not you do Woodfall after or you just go straight to Swamp Spider House. It's understandable. Like, it's tricky to route that unless you're just planning to just, you know, full on look for a bottle. Another one. Again, something we need to ask Skyward.
That one was like really rude.
Yeah, that one was really rude. Yeah, the Zora one was, yeah, that one was, if you want an example of an actual trash feed with Zora on Swamp Spider House, I would recommend watching that.
Like, that one, it was Zora for your bow.
Yeah.
For your hookshot and Snowhead Temple. That's what it was. It was great.
That's an example of an actual bad seed with an item you need in Swamp Spider House, and it's a similar scenario where you have to use Deku to get it.
Yeah, like both seeds you have to use Deku. The big thing is just like we pretty much learned, like, from the times I've seen this, don't put this off. Don't put it off. It wastes too much time. Like, even if you don't have Hook early, like, Hook just doesn't have to be early anymore. Like, putting it off just wastes too much time if you've got something there. Like, that's all I really have to say about it. Like, unless if you get, like, Garo or Gibdo there required or something, like, just don't put it off. Like, if it's something big.
Yeah, if it's something big like Hookshot, like Zora, heck, Goron even.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think the other thing is just know when it's in logic.
Right. Yeah.
It's either magic or bow, or plus the bottle and Deku, with a, like, I would just type it.
Yeah. It's magic Deku bottle, puts it, and then the magic bean. It's like 2 magic beans. Like, as soon as you have Deku and you have magic, and then the bottle, you just should do it.
Yes. Well, once you have Deku, you can buy beams, and
yeah,
I'm not assuming that we're gonna play with price random ever. So
yeah. I only just said beans because some people might just in the chat might just forget that you need beans.
Yeah.
Not that it's part of the logic thing you have to follow. Like, I mean, honestly, it's, you know, the Graveyard Wath this seed is basically telling you that you need to do Deku Swamp Spider House anyway.
Not having a great time with Mask?
Nope. I didn't have a great time with it last night. Oh, that happened to me. Yup. Gotta love Zorafins on the rebound.
Should be fine.
Thank goodness for that explosive strat. Yeah. And GG to Eris.
I hope from here we have better warning about this. Because
Yes.
now that more people know
Yeah.
after this point. And and just see Skyward finish up. Probably gonna be like within 15 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not much left. This is a huge crowd, and 29 people got exposed to Small Spider House beans required. So
Yep.
I really hope everybody just has the awareness of this now. Like, this is-
Mm-hmm. And looks like we have Eris here for an interview.
Hello, hello.
Hello, GG's.
GG.
Hope you can hear me.
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Okay. My microphone does not like Discord sometimes, so
Oh, okay. We can hear you.
Mhm.
okay, all good, all good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you were the first on the stream to get the hook shot.
Some items were a bit stressful, I guess.
Uh-oh. Now you're like really quiet.
Mhm.
Okay, I mixed up sliders, I think.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, sorry for that.
It's all good.
Yeah,
So
this.
basically, I was praying the whole time that the seed was a bit linear and that Zora locked fire arrows. Because in the end, since Zora was behind the PTSH pillar,
Yep.
it was really strong possibility that fire arrows were just chilling anywhere. Because they were
Yes!
not required
Yes, it
for the
was.
whole
Yes, they were.
chain. And same
Very
with light arrows.
possible.
Light arrows were not needed until go mode, and light arrows were just sitting there in Zora Cape, you know? And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's pray that the same is not true of fire arrows, and I'm gonna follow the Zora for now. And it paid off, I guess.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it was like your choices at the point where you got Zora was, obviously checking the Turbina Field Zora checks, and then, just doing eggs. I think doing eggs when you did made sense. It makes the most sense. And if the light arrows had basically traded places with the fire arrows, that would have been really bad.
I think that if they did it, wouldn't have been that big. Just needed the beans. right side.
Yeah, and since I didn't have a bomb bag, I put off the last chest in the well.
Yeah. Yeah,
At this point, I'm pretty sure there's probably a foolish bomb bag.
Yeah. The other thing we thought about that was brought up was like if the lens was like actually like did not lead to progression, like you in this seed you could have done Dampe for Big Poe to get the mirror shield chest.
That would have been my play.
That was looking like that's what you were doing, yeah. I was expecting that if it wasn't there, Dampe Big Poe, because I think putting on...
Yeah, because then you don't have any risk because you're already on day 3 from the gold dust.
Yeah, exactly. And you could just grab milk in Clocktown. And milk and the ghost is all you need, I think, with light arrows. Because, yeah, you only need to get to the Deku Babas. So you don't need to fish or anything.
Right.
Yeah, so what I thought about this is I do think a bunch of people probably went up Stone Tower Temple and found nothing.
Yeah. And Shrine was also really...
Yeah.
I mean, I hate Shrine. I hate Shrine.
I mentioned that.
Seats like this are why I don't do Shrine. But like, it was a reason to play to do Shrine instead of Snowhead Temple dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mentioned like you could play against the odds and do Shrine, but like it's only if like you're like really wanting to just play against the odds. But yeah. Yeah, you did have the choice between Snowhead Temple and Shrine. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically that, those two plays, and I still had some Clocktown cleanup. So stuff like bombers and these Clocktown minigames and swamp archery.
Yeah, you also had the Postman's Freedom. I bet that was in the back of your mind.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit, yep. Because I mean, in that situation, you definitely don't save scum to go check Postman's Freedom. You just keep that Gibdo mask. And the funniest part about that was immediately after that, you see a hint for Well-Wath, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Yeah, and it's also funny how the same thing happens to the Captain's Hat. You see a Captain's Hat Wath, Graveyard Wath right after you get Captain's Hat. So it just ends up routing in a really funny way.
Yeah, this seed is one of the seeds where on paper it's Omega terrible. When you actually route it, it's salvageable.
Yeah,
like if you just look at the spoil log of the seed, you will probably think, holy shit.
You'd think this seed is
naturally, but it somehow came together.
You'd think this seed is like really trash or bad if you just look at the spoiler log, but like when you're actually playing it, it's like actually not that bad. As long as you route it well enough, like the way you did, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the second Spider House hint was in the Spider House, yeah. It was...
Yep.
It was certified random moment.
It's really funny how we were saying this. It's really funny how we had the warning prequels that Zora Mask and Swamp Spider House weekly, and then in the actual quals we have Hookshot on Swamp Spider House.
Yeah.
And
if only
like,
I would have done the Deku flower strat from the start instead of trying to get over the.
Oh yeah.
Top of the vases
yeah,
that was a bit painful.
Yeah, the pot. Those pots are frustrating sometimes. I have that happen to me. Don't beat yourself up over it.
I've definitely fallen from the pots too. I think a lot of people have.
They suck. They suck, but it's just a learning moment. It's just like, yeah, if you have to do Deku Swamp Spider House and you have Deku, just use the flower in that situation instead.
Unless if you need the rupees or actually have to check the pots.
Right.
If you are doing the shuffle rupees checks, but
right, mystery settings.
And Swamp Spider House with one bottle, by the way, with bugs and beans.
Yeah, there was a bottle on Milk Road Tingle you could have gotten.
Yeah,
You probably
I
found that
brought it back
later.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't expect everybody to like do it.
No. With where Bo is and where Deku is, you don't really get to route Mokro Tingle very well for that bottle. Unless you're just pushing to look for bottles, like after Palace and Woodfall.
I mean, in that situation, it's like you're right there to get the hook, and the hook speeds up Woodfall, so I wouldn't put it off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. In this specific scenario, no. Like, I think it just makes sense to just do it after Palace and Woodfall.
Hey, but you had magic already, so you could have used Deku Bubbles to check Milk Rectangle before doing the Deku Loop, I guess.
Yeah. Again,
it's
it's tricky to route. I don't blame anyone for not getting it. The only reason why we found out about it so early was because Skyward was looking for bottles, I think, like more bottles. We're not sure if he was looking for Zora or not, but he ended up getting that bottle in the north.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was looking for. We're gonna have to ask if he shows up.
Yeah.
Oh no! That's a VC crash.
Didn't this happen to him like shortly, like a few weeks ago?
Oh no!
That's so terrible.
That is really unfortunate.
I think he had the exact same VC crash. I don't think in a quarrel, but in a race a few weeks ago.
Oh man!
You like barely hear it. The buzzing noise too. It was so quiet.
Oh man! I guess it depends on how much he has to redo if he's gonna keep going. I don't remember when he last Song of Timed. Guess he's gonna check. Yep. Oh wait, maybe that was the save scum file.
That was the save scum file. It's the second file that he has. They set the wrong one.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, he quit. I mean, I would guess he probably reset for Keck or something.
Oh.
Yep. Lost all dungeon progress. Yeah, he Song of Time. Oh, yeah. Would have to redo eggs. Okay.
He'd have to redo eggs, and he has to get Beer Shield again. And he has to get Fire Arrows again.
Yeah, basically beat every single dungeons to X, and
he's gonna Hes crash.
He's gonna Hes crash. Oh man, that sucks, dude. Man. Really wish there was a way to just not have VC crashes.
Alright, it looks like Skyward is not joining in for an interview, unfortunately.
Understandable.
Right, it looks like Skyward is not...
Understandable.
Right, it looks like Skyward is not... I'm hearing myself, I'm hearing that.
Sorry.
Understandable.
Right, it looks like... Yeah, Skyward probably would have gotten a second at this rate. Definitely would have finished in like the next the next few minutes if that crash didn't happen. That's so bad. Right when you're about to finish.
Yeah. And he only had like half last
the
third
last
of
the
GBT
last third of GBT.
And Majora, yeah. It's like 5 to 6 minutes maybe at most.
Yes, that's like 5 to 6 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, this kind of cuts our stream a little short today. Probably the shortest MMR stream we ever had, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. At least RSU got first. Don't worry, by the way. Yes, I know the standings are saying 0 points. That's because of the fact that so far less than 3 people have finished, so we cannot calculate the points yet. Once 3 people have finished, points will be corrected to the proper amount. And yeah, that's it for now. Anything you guys want to say before we wrap up?
Thanks
I
for
hope
having me, I guess.
Yeah, I just hope with the whole Swamp Spider House thing that everybody else could just do it. Just get it out of the way, please.
Yeah, you lose more time looking for whatever the item it is that you think you'd like to have to speed it up versus just doing it right there.
Yep. Alrighty then, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm giving a big shout out to Revenant, to Fox, and to Epic Yoshi, and to our 2 trackers, to Brot in der Dose, who joined earlier and already had to leave, and to Holobro. I hope you all had a fun time. We're gonna be back later today on CSR with so many more streams. There's like, I don't know, like 7 more streams coming today.
Oh my goodness.
It's 6 more streams coming today. The next one in around an hour and 10 minutes. We're going to be Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup Grand Finals Game 2 and so much more. Also more MMR tomorrow. Qualifier number 7 at 7 UTC. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Take it easy and bye-bye.
Bye.
I
Thank you.